It's King of Music. Yeah, look, last time that I checked, Christ still reigns. If I die for the gospel, I'ma still gain. Last time that I checked, I could call him direct. We are not a gang, but don't mess with my set. Last time that I checked, let me dissect. Christ cut the noose Satan had on my neck. Last time that I checked, told the devil get the check. I'ma need payback for everything he wrecked. Last time that I checked, Christ never took a L. Eternity is long, boy, you better book it well. Last time that I checked, KMF still winning souls, passing out the bread of life, hitters for the dinner rolls. Every time I check, we win in the battle. I got my kids in the battle. I ain't a sideline Christian, boy, I get in the battle. I check, 100 mil on my neck. That's what they say. Gucci on the wrist, so how did I guess? I checked, and they talking about the same old thing. Till my God snatch you up like it ain't no thing. I checked, and you should fear God. Surround yourself with homies that'll help you hear God. Last time that I checked, I don't do it for a check. I seek to please God, I don't need your respect. Last time that I checked, Christ coming soon to trample on Satan, boy, it ain't nothing new. Last time that I checked, you should give your life to him. You ain't getting into heaven if you like to sin. I checked and eternity is real. Saved at 15, fire burning in me still. Last time that I checked, you know we keep the truth in the music. I'm in the booth, got a tool for the truth and we use it. I check, Kingdom Music, we some end-time soldiers, and I don't recommend you go against my soldiers. I check, my God, he can use whoever. Give your life to Christ, we can do this together. I check, Christ still reigns. If I die for the gospel, I still gain.
Last time that I checked, the church was a mess. I'm just waking up, y'all done lost my respect. Y'all glorify the artists more than God at his best. They get 1 million followers, now they thinking they the head. Last time that I checked, none of y'all died fully. The way they hair straight and narrow, y'all looking kinda crooked. Last time that I checked, you made a meal off the gospel. Got people up in Kenya missing meals off the gospel. You may be real to the world, but you ain't real to the gospel. Jesus Christ, my real brother, y'all looking like apostle. Y'all better get in line, y'all don't see the end of time. Y'all handing out idols for the gospel, that's a crime. Last time that I checked, the king coming back. Don't be conformed to this world, y'all did just that. You wanna be raptured up before you pass the test? You ain't dying for your neighbor, you getting left where you at. Last time that I checked, the God up inside of me gave me discernment. You lie to them, but you can't lie to me. Christ never operated in greed, he did it for free. You turn a house to a market, that's a deadly disease. I checked, you still haven't denied yourself. Before I be uneven in yoga, I'll be by myself. Before I was reborn, this wasn't even how I felt. Go and test the spirit and recheck the spirit inside yourself. Last time that I checked, the way they heaven straight and narrow. So you better get in line, there's no room on the side. Way the hell broad and wide while the son was crucified. Yeah, he died, but he rose. I checked, he's still alive. And you can come alive, eat the flesh and drink his blood. And your eyes be open up, your guys don't like you much. You tried to hit the club, you tried to hit the bud. Your foot wouldn't fit the limb, you tried the other foot. Last time that I checked, this wasn't our world. And God called us to be apart from this world. Be in it, not of it. Our Father is above it. If you want to battle cross, then do it then. Don't follow for nothing. God sent me here, so I'm coming at you hard. I got a court order for all y'all frauds. He serving death sentences, you asking what for? He charging these spirits that's trying to play God.
Church, we have a problem. The Father is raising a new people. We don't actually have the fear of God. We cannot let these people keep preaching the truth. It is said, with this message we preach to the ends of the earth, then the end will come. What we gonna do, Bob? Have you offered them their early desires? Yeah. We offering them my money, big stages, even record deals. They fell for none of it. I tried to get Christ. He didn't take me back. I said, surely his people were gonna fall for it. It's been working so far. How is this happening? Time to go to Operation H. It's our last stand.
Have you been feeling sad most of the time, losing interest in things you once cared about? You may be experiencing these and other symptoms that are difficult to understand. These symptoms are worth exploring with.
Why you ever chose me has always been a mystery. All my life I've been told I belong at the end of the line, with all the other not quite, with all that never get it right. But it turns out they're the ones you were looking for all this time. 'Cause I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus.
When Moses had stage fright, and David brought a rock to a sword fight, you picked 12 outsiders nobody would have chosen, and you changed the world. Well, the moral of the story is everybody's got a purpose. So when I hear that devil start talking to me, saying, who do you think you are? I say, I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus.
So let me go down, down, down in history as another blood-bought, faithful member of the family. And if they all forget my name, well, that's fine with me. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. So let me go down, down, down in history.
Go down in history
As another blood-bought, faithful member of the family.
That's all I ever wanna be.
And if they all forget my name, well, that's fine with me. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus.
'Cause I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus.
Oops. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Oh, I gotta fix this camera. What is going on? I didn't fix it right. Oops. Okay. Okay, good. Give me just a second. Let me fix this. Start it. Okay. No, I don't need that to come up. Okay, so y'all can hear me. That's good. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay, so because of all the chaos going on, honestly, I have not been on due to a couple of things. But one of it's all the chaos. The other is I was having problems with YouTube because I kept getting these things telling me I was sending people hate comments. However, these people were telling me I should take myself out. So it wasn't me sending comments, it was people sending them to me. So I had to get that fixed. I was like, how am I getting this when people are sending that to me? That's crazy to me, but okay. Anyway, so, I do not understand why people tell people any of that. It didn't hurt my feelings. I just, whatever, but, anyway, we just shouldn't be mean to people, but, I'm doing two different things. I'm changing up some of my readings, like I'm still going to do free readings during the week, but I'm also going to do some to where I do full readings, but I'm only charging like $15, and I think the last time I checked, which was last week, most people were charging $50 to $100, and then I'm doing like readings that are like your whole kind of like emotional background, but like soul readings, and they can be quite long, and I'm doing those for $25. And I think my friend told me most people do them for at least $299, but I think that's crazy. So that's why I'm doing those, but I haven't started them yet because of all the chaos and me having to deal with YouTube. So I'm going to start those, but I am going to do, what did I do? Oh yeah, I got them all over here. You can do like the one question like I'll do, or you can do a message. What is that? Oh, that's my, I almost caught this thing on fire. But anyway, y'all can do oracle cards to where it's like a message from your spirit team, and these are just, it can be a message about anything. They're positive messages, but they usually have some kind of constructive criticism, not like criticism. Y'all know what I'm saying. Like, it just tells you where, your strengths lie, what you need to look at, or, maybe something you're dealing with. Maybe it's something you didn't know you were dealing with that you are. Maybe it's something you're feeling helpless about, that it will give you a positive message. And these, I'm going to use these, plus I've got more over there, so, I'm just giving everybody that choice. What was that name? Oh, all these folks coming in my house. Anyway, so, and I do not know how many people we have in here. Shaby might be the only one, I'm not sure. So I might have to re-say this. I think I'm going to pin it to the top of the chat so that way I don't have to re-say it a million times. Just 1 second, Sherry. Let me do this. I'm going to pin it. Why in the world did that just go away on Facebook? I think I'm still live on YouTube and on Twitch. I don't know what's going on with Facebook anyways. Okay. I don't know. I gave a link on Facebook, so it'll be all right. They can come to the link. Question answer. And the funny thing is it still actually Hey Ari is still showing up on Facebook is coming through. That's so crazy. Hang on, I'm fixing to write. Let me put this. Hang on, y'all. Did I not put that in there? Okay. I'm doing this one more time, y'all. Hang on, I'm trying to make sure this is working. It's not putting my stuff in. YouTube. And why did I do that in a different language? Hang on a second, y'all. What the flip is wrong with this? Yeah, I haven't been live in a little bit. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to get, what is wrong with my thing? It is acting wild. Okay, y'all give me 1 second here. I don't understand what this thing is doing, but it's acting off the wall. Okay, now let me do this and see. This is like in a different language. Yeah, I have been, and I had, why is this in a different language? It's not even pinning it up here. I have no idea why this is in a different language. All right, 1 second, y'all. YouTube was like pinning me saying that I was putting out hate messages, and I was getting hate messages. I wasn't putting them out. I was getting them, which I didn't care, but the issue was they were like harassing me about it. Okay, let me see what's going on with this thing. Hang on, y'all. This thing is acting wild. Like, I do not understand. Which I'm not worried about this. I'm just gonna talk to y'all on the YouTube thing, and then I will just make sure that I'm looking to make sure nobody on Twitch is saying anything. Hang on. Let me just back up. I don't know why this is acting crazy. It is acting crazy. That is like so in a different language. And I really do not understand why. At all. Anyway, okay, one second, y'all. This stuff is crazy to me. Are you, Ari? That's good. I hope that you like where you are. So y'all, I'm just telling y'all, I don't know how many people's in here, and I'll just tell y'all again, because when I pin something, it's putting it in a different language. I don't know what the hell. But anyways, I'm doing regular, like the one question readings, or y'all can do, because we have so much chaos going on in the world, I feel like people need like positive stuff. So if you just want like a message from spirit guides, then I'm doing like different oracle cards. It'll be like kind of a full reading with oracle cards to give you whatever message spirit wants you to have. But that's up to y'all, however y'all want to do this. So, who is in here? Shaby, are you in here still? If you are, tell me. You're going to tell me again if you told me, because this chat is acting crazy. So, yeah. Okay. Do you want a regular reading, or are you wanting the oracle reading? You just want to do one question reading, or you want the oracle reading? Well, that is good, Ari. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what this thing was doing. Like, literally, it was putting stuff in a different language. On Twitch, it still is. So I'm confused. I hope that they. Yeah, you can, Chevy. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you want like a regular, just a one question reading, or if you're wanting an oracle reading, or what you're wanting. So yes, post whichever you want. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's just there's a lot going on, y'all. Just make sure you're paying attention to some sort of news that you like. You don't have to do doom and gloom, and that's not what I'm saying, but there's just a lot going on. So there's a lot of bad things going on in the UK. There are people getting hurt. So y'all just pay attention. Okay. So what does David think of my connection with Tommy? Is David jealous since I became closer? Tell me. Okay, give me just a sec. Oh God. Okay. Ah. Okay, let me just say my prayer again real quick. Okay. Make sure these. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Okay, so we are. What does David think of my connection with Tommy? Is David jealous since I became close to Tommy now? Okay, so let's see. What's going on with David? Whatever his plan, like, in between those two things and looking out, it didn't work out the way he thought it would or wanted it to. He feels defenseless. And he feels like whatever he was going to offer, he was too slow at it, which he might have been. Yeah, that's like aggression. This is like an imbalance, and this is like being hopeless. So it does bother him. Now, whether he's going to show it or not, you know, I don't know. But yeah, it's like that's kind of an immature energy, but he's trying to figure out kind of what he can do. Because he feels like he can't win or he didn't win. And he feels like separated from the group. So I don't know if it's a jealousy type thing or if he just feels more like his feelings are hurt and like he's didn't get what he thought was going to happen, and he just feels like kind of down and like faith just wasn't on his side, even though he wasn't doing, it's kind of like an immature way, sort of the way he's feeling, honestly. In my opinion, that's what I'm getting at. Am I in my head or in my heart? What is the quality of your self-talk? Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. Today's soul action. Today, master your mind. Watch an inspiring video. Do something, taping, and read an empowering book, or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. So that's our inspiration card. Yeah, I think he feels left out. I didn't even really get, it's not even a betrayal. It's more feeling bad for himself, but I think sort of realizing that he caused it, if that makes sense to me. Okay. Yeah, that'll work out, Ari. You got to give it time. Give it time. Give it time. Okay, and hang on and let me see your question up here. Whoops. You're welcome, Shelby. Okay, Ari, tell me what you're wanting to know. You're fine with the comments, but tell me what you're wanting to know. That way I understand what you're asking. Whoops. Shelby, I would kind of ask him, I don't know how to non-directly ask him. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't want to sound like you're rubbing it in, are you jealous? So I'm trying to think of how you can kind of get him to talk about it without really saying it. Lord, this is saying, I don't even know. Is my YouTube messing up? Hang on. See, that's saying I don't. Oh my God, this thing, y'all. I swear. Okay, so y'all are still in here. Okay. Okay, so are you wanting to know? I'm gonna have to let Steve Dog in. Hang on. Okay, so are you wanting to know? Tell me what you want to know. Are you wanting me to do like a reading with these oracle cards and see what they're saying to give you a message? Come on. Sorry. This hot dog lets me know she wants in here. She barks. Like she's barking at something else, but she's not. She's not in here. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Let me. Okay. So, what are Ari's guides saying about the people that are coming in her life? Because usually they come in your life for a reason, whether we realize it or not. So, what can Ari do to help her? Go, the friends are probably going to start working more because these prices are going up, and I'm telling you, that's probably why. But let's see what we can do to. Oh my God, not throw the cards everywhere. We're going to do few tarot, but I think you need more oracle. This reading. Okay, so planting roots. Okay, so what I'm getting right off the bat is I know you don't realize like that you're planting roots, but even though some of these friends may not have time to be with you all the time, it's still like the divine way this is supposed to happen, because even if you don't realize it, these people, they're going to be who you plant roots with. So some of them are going to be people that are in your life for a long time. Yeah, the Hermit with the light shining. So these are going to be people that are able to inspire you in a good way, inspire you to do what is right for you. And that's Page of Swords, and that is a message of truth. So that is, and yep, and that's like getting away from bad things and danger. So these are going to be people that are truthful to you about signs of danger. Okay, now let me pick some oracle cards. Okay, hang on. These are cards too of things getting better too. So I think, and there's the luck changing, the good, like it can be good or bad, but I feel like it's good. The bonus card, luck. See, actually, those two come out. Look, you got two of them. So, yeah, I think some of that's going to change. Hang on. Okay. this was like being forced to do something, but not in a bad way. I think this was so that you could learn some independence, even though I know you don't like doing things by yourself. That's a good luck card too. So yes, I think that you're gonna, one of these people, at least one of them, probably more, but I know at least one of them, I feel, what is that? Okay, are going to be somebody that ends up being real close to you. Let's see here. Give me just a second. Okay, my goodness. Okay, so now what I want is that card to come out for a reason. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put in my 10. I want the best oracle cards for Miss Ari that I can get concerning her friends not having time and her just wanting to be able to spend time with people that she wants to hang out with and that she cares about. Okay. Because I think that some of them, I mean, I think some of them already care about you, but I think that it's going to be like a, I don't know, I don't want to say shocking event like it's bad or something, but there's just going to be a time of need that happens. Okay, so am I communicating my needs? Your needs matter. What you are needing right now that you haven't communicated. What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? Today's soul action. Journal those answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, and do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want when communicating my needs? What am I resisting, and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? Hey, Miss Patsy. Anchoring the light. Oh, Lord. Let me see this. The light is always within me. Okay. And then overcoming fear. So there's something that I don't know if you know you're worried or scared about, but there's some kind of fear you have. And I don't know what it is. And it may not be something you even know what it is. I will transcend every loss. Okay. Attracting, not chasing. This is another thing. Attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase will run the other way because of the fears underlying because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So I think that raise and promotion is not just with money. I think that it is going to be in your relationships, but I do think that you have some kind of fear. And like I said, I'm not sure what it is, but journal things. So that way, you know, if you don't know what it is, that it'll end up coming out in the journaling. I'm trying to figure out how you can like do a pro-con list even, you know, or something like that, or just write down every day how you're feeling. Hey, Miss Patsy, I haven't been on in a while because I have been fighting with YouTube because I was getting literally people telling, like this one person telling me to like go off myself basically, and YouTube was sending me this thing saying that I was sending hate comments, and well, I wasn't sending them, I was freaking getting them. I didn't complain about it until I started getting things like that, and I was like, well, I'm not sending them, I'm getting them. So, you know, You're welcome, Ari. But I do think that that's going to change. And I know winter's not as fun, but there's something that I feel, especially with you moving, is coming up that's special. And I don't know what kind of relationship it's going to be, but that's what I feel. And I mean, that promotion and like congratulations card, that made me feel even more like it. But you do seem more happy since you've done this. I know you're not happy about every single thing right now, but like just even in your comments, the way you're talking is more peppy than it was. And you know I love you, Ari. But I haven't been live in like a week or two because I've been fighting with YouTube on that. And finally, yes, but there may be something that's going to happen during the fall. Do you see what I'm saying? That needs attention, you know, that you actually will end up needing somebody more. I don't know, it's going to be winter. I think it's going to be more like the right before election, the issues that I believe we're going to have, and I believe we're going to have them. I believe that we're all going to need more people then. So I don't think it's going to be winter, but I think that it's just going to be a relevant time to where actually you need somebody, but you're also helping somebody out too. Yes, I think they are. Those were all good cards. Like I said, sometimes we just have to get settled. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like that you are proud of the choices you made, moving and all that, because that's the first thing you were ready to tell me. And so I am very proud of that. Like that's, you know, you are a extraordinary and extraordinary in both senses, sorry. So, you know, you just are. You are very smart, you're very driven, and you know exactly what you want. Right then. Like, you know what I'm saying. Yes, ma'am, Miss Patsy. But I do think that that things are fixing to change to where you feel ultimate like happiness, if that makes sense, you know. And it probably won't be every single day because I don't know that we feel it every single day, but you know what I'm saying. But be patient. Like I said, journal. Journal. I have to make myself do it. I don't like writing most of the time, but I do it. Okay, Miss Patsy, let's see what's coming up for you. So I'm going to do these with Oracle cards. I think that I'm losing my brain. Let's see. Okay. And these. I don't think YouTube's been putting my thing out there like my lives. I don't think they was the other week when I was doing it because we're not having barely anybody come in here. Okay, so let's see. What is going on? I'm gonna do a few tarot just to see, but okay, so what is going on with Miss Patsy? What can we know with her generally? What do her spirit guides want her to know for the rest of this month. Okay. I'll pull another one to see what that is. Not. Okay, hang on. Oh, okay, yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay, so Miss Patsy, what I see is there's something that you don't need to move forward with someone who is going to be like a Queen of Wands in reverse that is either, I don't want to say socially awkward, but either most of the time the Queen of Wands in reverse is someone who is not as social or just is not as popular social. Like, say you have a friend that we all go out, people, she's just not like somebody, not that she's not pretty or something, but it's just people attract to you better than her or whatever. It's going to be someone that is jealous of that, someone that could even be mean. A lot of times the Queen of Wands in reverse is aggressive, because the Queen of Wands upright is a social butterfly, popular, you know, all that kind of stuff, the words we say when we're younger. But in reverse, it's kind of the opposite. And I think your spirit guides are telling you this so that you can, it gives you a look into what you need to watch out for. This person, like, you are a give and take person, like you give where you need to, but they may take, with this being in reverse, take advantage of it. And it may be someone that, okay, this can either be one of two things. It can be someone that you were connected to, like really close with a friend, or this could be someone that's coming in that's messing up some kind of connection that may be newly made. Or, I mean, it don't have to be like a partner like that, or it could be, but they could be jealous of that kind of connection. Let me see, just a second. Moving away from trouble. Yeah, so it's like they kind of are trying to make you think you need to move away from it. This 10 of, yeah, okay, so this 10 of Pentacles in reverse is like, usually this is like an inheritance family, something well rooted, but this is, I feel more like it's that they don't want you to be well rooted with this person because they're jealous. So they're trying to manipulate the strength of your relationship, if that makes sense. Yeah, so it's a warning, and it doesn't always have to be bad. It doesn't mean you have to like banish the person out of your life. This could be a warning to where, you know, it's something you can fix. But if it's not, and they're going to manipulate your feelings, then it is a warning that, you know, just pay attention. You know, and sometimes we start freaking out, and I mean, I do this, so I'm looking at everybody and questioning a million times. But I think this is going to be something that's blatantly, like, you won't have to worry about if you're going to be able to tell that this person is doing that, because I think it's going to be like a clear, it's not going to be a question, is that the person that's doing this, you know? And it honestly, oh my gosh, it may be somebody you already know that you think is maybe doing that, or that has done it before. These cards do not come out. Hang on. Okay. Or it may be somebody, you know, that you are not even suspecting. It could be somebody that's just like, sometimes our friends get jealous or feel left out, you know, or somebody in our family even. So it could be somebody that just feels left out and it's easy fix, or it may be somebody that's completely too toxic. You know what I mean? So I don't ever tell somebody just to, like, you're going to have to banish them unless I get the cards like that, and I didn't. It's kind of, can go either way. So I take those as, yes, they're warnings and just like reminding us how to handle things, you know, with empathy, but know when it's enough is enough. Okay, hang on, because I'm going to pull some of these oracles. All the chaos going around, I know, it's crazy. Look past what you feel your incapability. Ugh. Look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Instead, focus on everything you have achieved so far. It is okay to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind that they don't define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. And that sometimes, even though it should not make people jealous, it does when they can't figure out their own soul, or they can't figure out, like, say, of course, nobody's life is perfect. We've got all this chaos going on, but through this chaos, you're still able to, your soul still shines through because, you believe God has control, and that everything's going to be okay. And they're not able to figure out why you're happy when all this chaos is going around. People can start having issues with that. And it's okay to be there for people, but I think that sometimes, we just have to do what we have to do, which is the best thing for us to do. Commit to a spirit of excellence. Whatever you do, do well. Ecclesiastes, I never can say that right, 9:10. Okay, and then, and I do feel like the things you do, you see that light, that you do have a light and you do it well. And you don't have to dumb that down for anybody because, that's crazy to do. Solar plexus chakra. It is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. That's exactly what I was saying. That's so funny. Yes, yeah. And that's not being selfish. You know what I mean? Like, it's selfish if you're like, well, I'm not going to try, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't wear yourself down and let your spirit be all the way bogged down trying to help somebody that's not trying to help themselves. Okay. To where does my soul want to travel? When we travel, we grow. We open up our little worlds to more adventure, thrills, patience, understanding, trust, and oneness. Our hearts and minds expand with our and our desires are satisfied. Where is your soul calling you to visit? Today's soul action. Pick a location on your desired list, choose a date when you will get there, and start planning. Create a Pinterest board or start searching on travel sites for the best restaurants, anything that will create movement to let the universe know you are ready to make it happen. Believe you can. And even if you don't go anywhere, you know what I mean? It's hard to like plan trips and actually afford to go places, but like go to your favorite restaurant or somewhere that makes you happy, that maybe you don't go a whole lot. You can still put that on your board and plan it. Do things for yourself. Love on yourself. Yes. This is another one. Asking for angelic support. My angels respond when I'm open and authentic about how I feel. So that's another thing. Yes, love on yourself. Keep a journal. Make sure that, you're addressing your fears, even fears that you don't know you have. That's why I tell people to write. And just write. Just sit down and start writing. Whatever comes to your mind, even if it doesn't make sense right then, just write whatever, you're thinking. Even if it's that you don't like somebody right now, instead of telling them that, then write it on paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, just different things like that. Because I do believe that in this world, I saw something the other day, and it was an Israeli flag and an Iran flag. And it said that it was these two girls. They were like, I stand with Israel, I stand with Iran. And it showed love. And to me, like I said, this proves there is a God, because people, and a lot of Christians are not even posting this, they're posting all this doom and gloom and hate. God did not, we are all his children. He did not say, I'm not going to love this Muslim because they don't, that's not what he said. Even though I do believe, I'm not going to say Israel's right with everything they're doing, but they're getting terrorized in a lot of ways. But he does not want war, and he does not want us to hate each other. So there's still so much of that going on, and seeing those two flags together almost made me cry, because I'm like, it doesn't have to be this way. we're supposed to pray for our enemies, and I know it's hard, and we're supposed to pray for everybody. And what I'm watching a lot of these watchers and stuff not do is praying for Iran or people in Iran, innocent people in Iran, because not everybody is bad everywhere we're at. We have bad people in America. I mean, there's bad people everywhere, but there's good people everywhere too. So, and even the ones that are bad, we're still supposed to pray for. So, I just want people to remember that everybody's understanding is different. Maybe they feel we did them wrong. Maybe they feel Israel did them wrong. I'm not saying that's right. What I'm saying is that we don't have to agree. I just think that having some kind of empathy, and I don't mean empathy on people, let's bomb everybody. I know what Israel's doing. They're doing responding. I know, you know what I mean? But like, there's other ways this could be taken care of. And I think there's other motives to war besides just what were being said. But we are supposed to pray for peace for Israel, not only Israel, but everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, people get confused and they're like, well, Israel is God's chosen people. Okay, that's it, where Jesus was born, so it's chosen land, but he made everybody. So, you don't just love one of your children. You know what I mean? Like, I just wish people would show more love. I think if we put more love out there, then it would help a lot. But we do have a lot of chaos going on, and I don't understand it all. For me to tell y'all I did, I don't. I might be wrong about some of the things that are my opinions and stuff. I mean, I don't. It's, at some points, and I get so frustrated. I'm like, I don't even know what's up or down. So, and that's what I do. I just pray for people to stop. Are they going to? I don't know. But I believe God is in control, and so I don't get scared. I mean, you know, the worst that can happen is they take me out of my flesh, and that's still, my soul will still live. So whatever's going to happen, I'm not saying that's what I want to happen. I'm saying that whatever's going to happen like that happen, you know. So this stuff doesn't scare me. And I don't do the fear thing because I think that's from the devil, and he wants you to be scared, and I refuse. So I'm going to just pray that there's peace, and pray that I'm going to watch what I need to watch to know what's going on. I'm not going to lie to myself. Mainstream media, y'all, our bases got attacked in Syria today. They've still not announced it. My brother's over there. Like, he was, I think he still is, but, they took back a lot of their land or whatever, and I don't really understand what's going on over there. We were supposedly, I guess, keeping the peace for, I'm not sure, something with the oil and stuff, but anyways, I know that we have troops that are not alive. I mean, they bombed and took back 80-something% of the land. Nobody's even reporting that barely. There's one person that's doing it. Everybody's like, this is a lie. I was like, no, we have video of what's going on over there. It's not a lie. The mainstream media is not reporting it, but why? Because they don't want people to panic, so they're not telling people the truth, which is ridiculous. So I just recommend everybody find a news source that's besides mainstream media. In fact, the weather, y'all realize the last two hurricanes that were hurricanes, they kept on saying it wasn't going to be but tropical storms, and people, like, it's been horrible. I'm like, so now the mainstream weather's not even going to tell the truth? It's wild to me. So I just, you know, I don't tell people where to go. I do watch New York Prepper, and I watch KLW World News. He does break in on YouTube whenever something's going on, and people say that he's not a lie. He did weapon stuff. He verifies stuff before he tells us. You know, I don't agree with Lee on every single thing, but he don't lie. He'll tell the truth. So, but I just recommend everybody find another news source just besides mainstream media, so you can get the stories. I listen to people I don't even agree with just to get all the story, you know, so I can figure out where the truth is in between, because that's just the way we have to do it. So, you know, it's wild, but however, we have to do it. But I hope that helps Miss Patsy. Yeah, and don't even fear that. Just know that that's something that, you know, that you're going to be ready for. Pray about it. Anybody's energy can change. And you may be able to handle it in a way that it helps that person change, you know. And that's what I hope for every day. If I can just help somebody, if somebody can help me change my views on something that's wrong, anything, not just me doing whatever. That's why I told YouTube, I was like, listen to me, I didn't even complain about this person doing that. The reason I'm saying something is because you were saying that I'm sending hate comments. It's being sent to me. So, yeah. They fixed it, though. But they're so fast to do that. I'm like, yeah. And I could have went live, but I didn't want to because I didn't want it to mess stuff up. I didn't know what was going on with it. And I didn't want something else to happen and it become a major problem. I was like, oh, my God. But they sent me an email, so gosh. Okay, is anybody else in here? Because I cannot see. This YouTube thing is messing up. My chat's messing up. All this stuff is acting crazy. So I just want to know, is anybody else in here that wants a reading before I get off? My what is that? Twitch is in a whole different language. I don't even know what I type because I don't speak that language. Yes, ma'am, and thank you. Thank you. Y'all remind me too that, I don't have the answer to everything. Like I was telling Ari, like I don't know exactly why. We don't always get the answers we want. And I don't know exactly why. You know what I mean? I think that there's a reason why things happen, but I can't always tell everybody the answer because I don't know. All I can do is try to help figure it out. And sometimes I can read these cards wrong, so, I just do my intent is always to do something correctly, but nobody's perfect, so, I don't know. I'm crazy, so, I have stuff everywhere. I don't understand. Crap everywhere. Okay, so I'm fixing to jump off from here. This thing is messing up, and I gotta tell YouTube about that too, because I don't think this is going out. I don't have a whole bunch of people that come in here, but I usually have more than 2 or 3. And a lot of people were saying they wouldn't even get notifications last time, so I'm going to send YouTube a message too. But I love everybody, and I will probably be back on tomorrow, depending on what's going on, because I'm watching stuff in Israel and all that. So y'all make sure you pray for everybody in the Middle East. In my opinion, we should pray for everybody in the Middle East. So I love everybody. I'm praying for everybody and everybody in the Middle East. I will see y'all tomorrow, probably.